Hey, what's up, y'all? I literally was just on and had to hang up because one of my children was calling me. Um, what's up, y'all? How's everyone doing? All right, come on in and say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So it's all like mixed. So I can't really see who's tuning in and from where. So just come in, say hi. Um, Talk to me in the chat. What's up, y'all? What's up? Clearly, I feel like this is my uniform. I wore this yesterday because if I wait till the evening to go live, I'm just like in chill mode. So I'm ready for bed. Okay. I'm ready for bed. Today was such a good day. If you're new to me, my name is Ana Tibisayo Biojo. I am a speaker, an author, soul cultivator, and strategist. I help wives and moms uproot what keeps them in survival mode so they can establish a healthy atmosphere, healthy Christ centered atmosphere where their marriage and children thrive, not just survive. I'm the host of the Community Well podcast, as well as the host of the Wife at the Well meetup. I am the wife to Inyalami Ayobiojo, mom to the three G's, and a host of other things. Your girl is multifaceted, just out here obeying the Lord. A period, okay? What's up, y'all? We are doing I was gonna say 9 days. We are doing a consistency challenge going live every single day for the month of July. It is day 9. What's up, y'all? What's up? I see y'all coming in. Um, I know y'all pop in and out, and it's okay. Just say hi in the chat. Say what's up to me so I can know who you are. But yeah, so we're going live every single day. We're doing life together. Every day is different. We've had a guest. We were talking about tools to help our kiddos be emotionally intelligent, to build emotional intelligence. We were hanging out at a basketball game, or we were in the garage, in the parking lot. What else have we done? We've talked about my story a little bit. I went live on TikTok simultaneously and talked about a little bit about my story. We've just been doing as the Lord leads, you know. Hi, Fran. I see you. Hi, Fran. Um, but yeah, as I see Fran too, I'm like just thinking about how I'm still in like this. I don't know how to describe it. It's not somber, but it's more like, although I am kind of like upbeat. I'm very like mellow, I guess you can say. We had our fast with the wives in our community, and man, the Lord is so faithful. God is just so faithful. When you're obedient and you see the fruit of it, like obedience can be hard. I don't think we talk about that enough, that it can be hard. It challenges you, it stretches you. You know, God asked me, well, He told me, He told me to lead a fast for the wives. And I was like, really? For real? But we fasted last week together. We fasted this week, and we're doing it again next week. So if you want to join the Wife at the Well, we have our meetup as well. So we're fasting on Wednesday. We have our meetup on Thursday next week. So be sure to sign up, link in my bio. But it's just a blessing to be able to just come together in community, to fast and pray together. It was birthed out of a place of like, it was my surrendered yes because of what God has brought me through, specifically when it comes to being a wife, because there was many times I wanted to quit. There was many times that a lot of things challenged us, and I just couldn't even pray for myself many times. And it was the people that God sent into my life that prayed for us, without judgment, allowed me to vent without judgment. Just, they were just there for me. It led me right back to the Lord. They weren't allowing me, they made space for my feelings, but they weren't allowing me to wallow in my feelings, if that makes sense. They knew how to be tender and, just lead me back to Christ. I was trying to be done. My kids went out, my boys went out because it's summer, so they're just at somebody's house and doing things or whatever. So they're out and they're just getting home. So I don't know if they'll pop in. I was trying to be done so I can go check in on them and see how it went. That's a whole different conversation. I'm talking about marriage and being a wife, but being a mama to teenagers, it's a different ball game. It's just the letting go. Like they want to hang out, they want to be with their friends, and it's like making traditions and making certain I'm losing my words, but just making certain traditions where we're still connected as a family. We're having dinner at the table and stuff like that. They're still, doing what they have to do, like doing their chores or whatever, having family day and all the things, but also allowing them to be their own person. And that's kind of hard because of the world that we live in, right? But we can't live in fear. And so we have to, equip them and build them up so that they start, tapping into learning discernment and to trusting themselves and stuff like that. So it's a whole different ball game, but it's challenging. I mean, that's all the things, right? But yeah, going back to the wife at the well, yeah, it was birthed out of my surrendered yes because of what the Lord had brought me through with my own marriage. And I just think it's like, I mean, I just can't, like, I can't even say no to God. I mean, I could, but it's just better to say yes. But like everything that God brought me through in my marriage, I literally we celebrated 15 years and we look at each other and we're like, bro, we not only made it, we're thriving. Because it's one thing to be like, I've been married 25 years, and it's like you look at the length of time, but what is the fruit of it? What is the impact that your marriage is having on your home, your community? You know what I mean? It's like not just to be married, just to be married. You know what I mean? To be content, fulfilled, thriving, to have a kingdom marriage that is producing fruit, like, you know what I mean? And so it is just beautiful. And it's not to say that we have so much to work on. We're not perfect at all. But I think that's what's different about us now is that we are absolutely embracing our imperfections in a whole new way and being even more real, more authentic, but thoroughly enjoying like thoroughly enjoying life even when it's hard, thoroughly enjoying our marriage, and hoping that it inspires other people, because it's really just about leading people right back to Christ. Because if it wasn't for God, baby, if it wasn't for God, right? So we have our community and it's growing, and God is really stretching me in that area, because it's like I love everything that the Lord has done. But if I'm being honest, it's like as a wife, I'm like, I still have so much to learn, even though I've been married for 15 years. And even though, we've mentored people, whatever the case may be, I still feel, I'm like, me, you want me to do that? And of course, that's a place that God want to be like, yep, because he knows that I won't be relying on myself, that it will be fully relying on him, because it is my area of weakness. You know what I mean? And I think God chooses that on purpose. But today we were talking about during our fast about not losing hope. And I felt like there's a lot of people that are in that place, not only with their marriage, but in life, of like losing hope, feeling like every day is the same thing, feeling like you're in this rat race, or feeling like you're unfulfilled by your job, feeling like you're um, just feeling disconnected from yourself. And I just wanted to share really quick to not lose hope and to not be discouraged, because it's hard not to, but make space for your feels without allowing your feelings and your emotions to dictate your life, because that is what's going to keep you in this pattern of going over and over and around in circles. If based on your emotions that's how you show up, if based on your emotions that's when you show up to work out, if based on your emotions that's how you show up in your marriage, that's how you show up at work, it's going to be a roller coaster, and you're going to see a lot of inconsistency because you're being led by your emotions. And so being able to sit and process your feelings and being like, this is all that I'm feeling. And I'm a person that feels a lot. I feel a lot. I just take it to the Lord and I talk to my friends. Grateful for my friends, because I feel a lot. Not my watch telling me I did 8,000 steps. I was just here doing this with my hands. Sorry. Such a distraction. But processing your feelings, making room for your feelings without allowing your feelings to dictate your moves, so that you're standing firm in what God has called you to do, standing firm in who you are, that you're not moving and shaking based on how you feel. And that's something that I've had to develop over the years, because I would be like, yeah, I'm good, I'm all set. And depending on what it was. You know what I mean? Were my feelings valid? Absolutely. But I couldn't make decisions, and I should not make decisions. And I don't make decisions now from that place based on feelings and emotions. So I think it's important to make space, because that's real, to grieve, to grieve the life you had, to grieve what you thought God was going to do by now, to grieve, to grieve, to grieve. And it is okay to feel all the feels. God wants us to be real and feel all the feels because we are human. Um, but then giving it to God and allowing yourself to be consistent in still believing and still hoping that God is going to do what He said He was going to do, that you are still capable of doing what you said you were going to do. Because it's like for some people, you've been like just not keeping your own promise to yourself. You've been breaking your own promise, and it's like you get discouraged because it's like you can't even come through for yourself. And so that just impacts your self-esteem even more. And so that's a pattern. But it's like having hope again, have hope in God again, have hope in yourself again. And it'll be baby steps, and it'll be daily, a daily surrender to God, a daily surrender to those feelings. Just give those things to God, and taking action daily on deciding who you're going to be. Because it's a new day, a new opportunity. You don't have to live in the past. You don't have to live the past of mistakes, or even on things that have yet to pass. It's a new day. It's a new opportunity. Believe again, hope again, and God will come through. God will come through. So that's all I have for today. I just want to share that. I was still in this reflection mode from the fast. Again, if y'all want to join the Wife at the Well meetups, our meetups are once a month for now. And we fast together every Wednesday. We'll be fasting again next Wednesday. So sign up. The link is in my bio. We would love for you to join us. We have a time. We have a time, whether we're praying or we're having our meetups and joking around. It is a good time. So I love y'all. Let me go check in on this crew, and I'm praying for y'all. Just know, feel free to send me a message if you have any prayer requests. I'm being serious. I will pray for y'all and add you to my list, because I feel like it's needed during this time. There's a lot going on. So I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.